All right, my bad. Let's talk about this Charlo fighting right now. Charlo, I can tell you what reason I jumped on. It's not anything negative. It's just constructive criticism, okay? And Charlo, I'm going to talk about what Charlo ain't doing, okay? I came from a baby shower, remind me. Might be look a little hot as we usually oily, but on the face. But I want to talk about what he's not doing. I know we got the dual screens going here. Um, and one thing he's not doing it's three things that he could be doing different in this fight. Okay, a lot of people have been texting me and kind of made me want to go live a little bit early. I want to go point on going live, but make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, come in the door, share the video. Me and Mason watching the fights. But I want to talk about what he could be doing. Okay, one, he could be trying to time Castons coming in with one big shot. Okay, that's what he could be doing. That's kind of what he's doing right now. I wouldn't advise that. Okay, especially not this late in this fight. Two, he could be walking forward with a piston-like jab. You see that power jab he throwing? That's not going to help him here. All that's doing is telegraphing. He hurt him. Charlo hurt him. Only thing he's doing is telegraphing his attack. You know, he's been able to get away with it because, he's just so durable. Okay, it's very durable. But when he used the popping jab, he's going to have a lot of success. Okay, when he loading up on that jab, unless he's moving forward, when he pop it, it's beautiful. Just pop, just popping it. He got Castons on the run. Eventually, his conditioning is so good, and he can take a shot and body shot so good, it wears his opponent down. His skills don't wear his opponent down. His God-given gifts from his parents helps him out. His jaws, his stamina, his ability, his pain threshold. That's what gets him by. It's not his boxing skills, because his boxing skills, it's really good, but there's a lot of flaws to it. Now, if he move up and fight a bigger guy who can take his shot, he's going to lose. And that can hurt him. He's going to lose. It's not me being negative. It's just being real. That's just what I forecast. He's going to lose. Everything. He should have been walking this kid down. He should have been walking this kid down 5 rounds ago. Okay? He could have been walking this kid down 5 rounds ago, and he would have broke him down. Now he want to wait in the 10th round to walk him down, which it could be enough time. But he want to wait for 10 rounds to walk this kid down. That's not smart. He should have been walking him down from the beginning. He should have been walking him down. Hi, Bisu. I appreciate it, man. Y'all thumbs up. He should have been walking this kid down. Now, the third thing the things he could have been doing is countering him, walking him down, or using his piston-like jab. Okay? He gets by on durability. What's going on, Terrence? Salute, bro. He gets by on durability and his chin. He don't get by on his boxing skill. If he didn't have a chin or his durability was off a smidget, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Okay? We wouldn't be having this conversation. He gets by with his durability. His IQ is not that smart. He want to throw everything hard. If he popped that jab and used lateral movement, we talking about he'd be up in this fight. We probably talking about he's sending Brian Castons away for his knockout homecoming. Okay? Had he walked forward and pressured this guy, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. We'd probably be at the post-fight press conference talking about, why Brian Castons, got glasses on and why he in the back of a truck. That 52. So we appreciate joining the membership. It's just as simple as that. It's things he's not doing. It's not doing what it's not because of condition. One thing and the fourth thing he's not doing, he's not listening to his corner. He's not listening to his corner. Okay, that's a big fight. He's not listening to his corner. He's not. This knockout could have, or he got him hurt. This knockout could have came 5 rounds earlier. And if I was him, I would move up. No time soon. Earl can have 2 belts. He have what he want. I wouldn't move up because he don't listen to his corner. He throw everything hard. Even in a time of crisis, he won't pop that jab. And that's a huge problem. Just pop the damn jab and even move side to side, move backwards. He gets by off durability. No, the fight isn't over yet. Almost. All right, I went live a little bit early. He gets by on durability. Okay, I'm not saying he has 0 boxing skills. His boxing skills is pretty good. But I wouldn't put him in the elite of this division. I think Tony Harrison more skilled than him. But Tony just ain't as durable. He didn't admit that. But when you push this kid back, he does not do well. When you push him back, he don't do well. And if you notice, because Adam Amara is pointing out something, Alberti said he should be using the jab. No, he's sitting there waiting to counter that hook. He know that hook gonna be there at the top of his head. And it helps that Charlo got blonde hair at the top of his head. That gives Castons a landmark to throw that hook. Look how he got him on the ropes. He don't need a jab. You know, him using his jab is just switching him up, giving Charlo another look. And him giving Charlo another look is a good thing, because then Charlo got to figure out how to get past his jab when he come in. And he still ain't figured out how to get past his pressure, how to get past his counter. He ain't patient. He being patient here and there. But had he been patient, that left hook or that straight right would have ended the night already. Okay? But he on top of him. You know, Castons took some time off. And I it's hard to take a time off when you the B-side, but like I said before, that blonde hair, it's gonna sound funny. That blonde hair is giving him a landmark to land that hook on top of the head. He's not trying to land the hook on the jaw, or even on the eye. Look where he landing that hook at. It's the top of his head, equilibrium shot. And I don't think he worked the body good enough. But the thing about Charlo, man, he don't get tired. Look, he throwing this. It may be a small drop off from his speed of his punches. He throwing everything hard, and that's what makes him impossible to beat for some fighters. He trying to, and also, if he get this man to bring up his head, bring his hands up, Charlo going off right now. He about to stop him. Nope. No, he just putting the high guard. Charlo don't know. Charlo don't have very high IQ. And I don't think it's Derrick James, but I think Derrick James is a great coach. He's telling him all the things to do, and he's telling him all the things to do. And one thing about Charlo, he's been getting by making these very same mistakes. He's been getting by making these very same mistakes. He's been getting by his jaw, by his conditioning, by his power, by him. Tonight he's learning that, what, if somebody out there in this division that could take your shot. And I'm not saying he overrated. I think his coach is tremendous, bro. He's telling him everything he need to do. He's not listening. If you notice, Errol Spence said, if he listen, he don't listen. Castons win. Oh, but I don't really care for Jamil. I like Jamil as a fighter, but as a person, fuck him. Castons stole 5 and 6, and that was the key right there. Yeah, he stole some rounds. I mean, just like Aleem allowed Vidal, whatever his name is, to steal some rounds. It is a landmark. If you notice, if you look early in this fight, he's punching right here. My bad, homie. My bad. So what you think? He gonna tell me about Charlo. He said his favorite fighter trash. That's his favorite fighter to watch, Charlo. I'm not surprised. I knew if Castons could take the shot, he was gonna beat Charlo. I said that. But I didn't think he was gonna take the shot, but he took the shot early on. The turning point of this fight, when he took Charlo's shot and he hurt Charlo back. Charlo knew he was in for a real fight. When we finishing up in the 12th, I'm a little bit behind. I don't have Showtime, so or I got the app. But Charlo been getting by conditioning, bro. Conditioning been getting this guy by. But I'm not surprised. I don't think Charlo won a 9-10. I don't know. Maybe he rated 9-10 for 11th. But they gonna give it to Charlo. I'm telling you. Castons really ran off with this fight. It hadn't been competitive. And one thing about the boxing scoring system, you always in the fight. As long as you ain't getting knocked down, and obviously the punch your chance, you always in the fight. Castons slowing down. You notice Charlo still, he barely sweating. His conditioning is good. That's just what it is. He don't get tired. And that's why Castons should have kind of went to the body a little bit more. Maybe that wouldn't have made no difference. This dude is a tank. And what my advice to Castons in the 12th, I say, dude, steal it. About a minute, let's start going for it. But then again, you get a chance to not get knocked out. This dude is in the best conditioning you can see a fighter in. You know why he a more conditioned fighter than Floyd? Because he's fighting at a higher pace. He's doing a lot of movement. Floyd is very judicious with his punches. But here comes Castons. He's doing exactly what I said do. This guy is throwing punches, moving the whole fight, and not getting tired. That's fucking impossible, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he throwing everything hard on top of that. Just think about that for a minute. He not tired. He throwing everything hard, and he moving the whole fight. Most people got Castons when Steve Farhug got Castons up 1 round with 57 seconds to go on my clock. Castons trying to steal it, And Charlo is a very repetitive fighter. He's very repetitive in his attack. Castons, we know what he's gonna do, but the difference is he got wrinkles in his attack. He gonna counter, or he gonna come over the top, or he gonna walk in with a jab. Excuse me. That's what he's looking to do. Counter over the top, Walk in behind the jab a little. He trying to steal this round from Charlo. If I was Charlo, I wouldn't. I mean, I think Andrade would give him problems. I think Andrade would give him stupid amount of problems. You know, I think Andrade will get. I think Golovkin will give him problems. I think Golovkin will give him problems. Who else? You know, I mean, anybody that move forward, Montiel might, the Verbachenko might give him problems. He should stay exactly where the fuck he at. 154 for life. 154 for life. 154 for. I'm not surprised. Oh, I answered that. All right, I'm behind y'all. Let me know who won. Charlo needs to move up and weight. No, I don't. He gonna have problems versus the elite fighters. Harrison showed us Charlo can be beat easy. Facts, line. What it do, line? Right. What's up? What's up, man? Right, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Charlo boxing around the ring like he winning. That's how he deals with pressure. Go look at the Vanes Monterosian fight. He not listening to Derek James at all. No, you hear Errol Spence say, you know, if he listened, he hasn't listened, dude. So now salute. Damn, I missed. I'm watching the Suns game. Oh, you missed a hell of a fight. Rodney looked like Castons. They're gonna rob him. Let's just go ahead and say it, man. Who's winning this fight? Castons on my card, or just in my recollection. Rodney to me too. This is a very controversial fight. All right, hold on, man. I'm gonna mute the mic. We have some sound issues. I have some sound issues for whatever reason it may be. Having some sound issues. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know what's going on. Sheesh. There we go. There we go. All right. I got a draw 6-6. Okay. Is that? Castons by 1 round. So Crawford will give him work too. I mean, yeah, Crawford could take the punch. This was not a close fight in my opinion. Mel lost this one. Rock 1. What's going on, brother? Farhood gave Castons a 6. I gave that to Charlo. Damn. So this is a good one. Yeah, it's very good. Castons should win by this by robbery if they give it to Charlo. Yeah, Charlo should win this. I mean, Castons should win this fight. Running away. You know, I know it's a point system, but you know, team Sean, what's going on? He said the problem is he needs to go back to Ronnie Shields and that might work. Mel lost. He did lose. They're gonna take it away from Castons. He just needs to listen. Yeah, if he would have listened, this fight would have been over. Vinny, what's going on, bro? Yeah, it was a great fight. Lived up to the promise. Lived up to the hype. I have Mel losing this fight. Draw Castons by 1 round. What's up, Chuck? Make sure you hit the like button, Chuck Drake. Appreciate coming in. Andre, bro. If Tony had any power, he would. He had power. Charlo just, if he had some durability, we wouldn't be having this. Hick, salute. Charlo lost. I agree. DJ was telling me how to keep him from coming. Yeah, he was the whole fight. He fucking hard-headed, dude. Shovel nose horse. Mill lost. I agree, my brother. He keeps staying on the ropes. Okay, I'm trying to get through as fast as I can. Okay, we got a winner. Let me know in the chat who won. A draw. Okay, hold on, here we go. Okay. Damn. 117, 111 for Jermell. That's some bullshit. Man, get out of here, man. That man lost that fight, bro. That man lost that fight, man. 117, 111, bro. Man, PBC can suck my you know what. PBC can suck my you know what. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. That's ludicrous, man. That's wild and crazy, man. To draw a 117, 111? What was they watching? I don't have no respect for boxing no more, man. A little bit of respect I have. Y'all want to come on. Make sure you don't got no sound in the back. Come on, man. Yeah, Al Heyman won Battle Rifle, man. Come on, Castons won that fight, man. 117, 111? That's wow, Junior, man. That's a bull job. They robbed Castons. Yes, it was disgusting. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. I don't like that. That was very disgusting. Hold on. Very disgusting. Oh, man, come on, man. 117, 111. What were they watching? Boss got stay from Texas. Disgraceful. Facts. Very disgraceful. What was they watching? Make sure you got no sound in the back, Dr. Blick. That was disgrace. That was just, come on, man. He said I had a draw. It wasn't that wide. It wasn't that wide. What you thought, bro?
That was a great fight.
My damn fucking.
I was watching the basketball on 2 different monitors. That was a great fight. I thought Charlo lost the fight. I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought, you know what? Yeah, if they rematch, I reckon Charlo should win the fight.
Yeah, that's why they gave him the draw.
Charlo, if he fights the right way, he should win the rematch.
No, he lost that fight, bro.
He did. No, he 100% lost that fight. But like, if you really look at it, yeah, Charlo does have the ability and the skill set to win.
What skill set did you see?
I'm talking about what he did.
What skill set did you see?
On late. If he stuck behind it, if he used his jab more.
Oh, boy got tired.
No, I'm just saying, if he uses his jab more. Because Charlo's biggest strength is his stamina.
Yes.
So he should. So really, he should. The opportunity to stop him was there. It's just that he don't have no IQ, bro. He's stupid. He's stupid, just like Errol Spence. They don't have no IQ, bro. No IQ. Why not walk him down? Why not? No, but he definitely lost that fight, though. He should have walked him down.
He did,
because Castons can't fight going backwards.
Yeah, exactly. But guess what, man? He throw that heavy jab. Castons can easily counter him over the top or counter him to the body. That's how he was getting in. Castons was getting in without using the jab. The reason he was able to do that because Charlo didn't use his jab. Come on, man. That was disgraceful, man. 111, 117, bro. Come on.
He lost the last round. Charlo lost the last round too.
Yeah, he did, man. Oh, that's just, man. Like I said before, man, we get this from all 3 networks and boxing, man. I'm not, man. Look here, if they try to get me to pay for that fight, I'm not paying for it. It was a great fight, but no.
What happened? Pay for what fight?
You know they probably gonna put the rematch on pay-per-view. What you talking about?
Why would they? Al Heyman, what the? I don't know what he be smoking.
Hold on. Tax had Derrick James. It wasn't Derrick James tonight.
No, Derrick James was telling him what to do.
The right thing to do. He didn't listen. Can't blame Derrick tonight. He probably gonna fire
Derrick James told him that he was losing the fight. Derrick James didn't even think he won.
He didn't.
He said, yo, you need a knockout. Derrick James thought he was losing. Charlo out here saying, I felt like I won the fight. No, you didn't win. Your coach was telling you lost.
Come on, man. My boy said Charlo. He did lose. They robbed Castons. Man, if I'm Castons, man, you got to pay me to rematch him. Straight up and down.
I see this guy as food. I'm going for that rematch. I'm taking that belt.
Earl is way better than Jamel. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that. But what are you saying as far as skill? Or are we talking about accomplishments? Because Jamel probably got just the same accomplishments, unless you're talking about resume.
He got better skills than Charlo. Better Earl if he used them.
Jamel got more belts.
I just
Can I? He does have more belts.
I didn't deny what you were saying, Dr. Blick. I'm just saying, it was just saying, when you look at resumes, Errol is better. But
hold on.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think Errol resume is not better than Charlo's.
Yes, no, I was gonna say, but
it is.
Look, all right, let me put you. Has Errol Spence fought anybody could punch like Rosario?
No.
Damn.
I mean, come on, who he beat?
Before people
hold on. Who he beat for real that y'all say Errol resume is that great? Who?
It's not that great, but it's
not better than Jamel's.
It's
not better. No, hold on. How is it better than Jamel's, bro? Off of names, Danny Garcia.
Errol's resume not better than Jamel. Whoever think that wildin', y'all wildin'.
Exactly.
So can I explain my point?
Hold on. You can explain your point, but I really want to speak on Jamel Charlo being too swaggy to be serious though. Like
that one too swaggy. Just take pressure.
Swaggy.
My issue with Jamel tonight is that this man was out here doing a staring contest with Castano at the dull moments when he should just jab. There's nothing wrong with throwing a jab and
The
punching.
pressure overwhelmed him.
There's nothing.
He's not really.
No. And the problem is, hold on, y'all. The problem is that Castano has bad head movement on straight punches. This man is out here letting Castano walk him down off staring him and walking towards him. Then they end up on the ropes. Castano gonna throw his flurries. And I'm sitting there like, yo, just jab, man. Like, I don't know if Jamel Charlo need Teddy Atlas to sub in for Derek James just to yell at him, yell Derek's message. Because I don't understand. Derek is begging you, jab, throw the power. This nigga come out here.
He can't. Hold on. He throw the same power jab. He can't.
Well, here's the thing, CJ.
Look. If somebody begging you, somebody begging you to do something, you don't do it. What do that mean?
That means you don't care what I'm saying.
No, it don't. You can't do it.
Hey, CJ. I'm no trainer.
No. He did it in spurts.
Yeah,
hey, CJ, I'm no trainer.
That's when he rocked him.
No, I'm just talking about throughout the fight. This man was out here. Him and Castano was in the high guard staring at each other. Jamel throw 2 jabs. Castano don't move his head. He throw the 1-2. Castano don't move. So if you in the ring and you understand,
go to your chair.
If you in the ring and I'm throwing 1s and 2s at you and you not moving, why would I stop? If I throw a jab and you just let it happen, why the fuck should I hit you with a power punch now when you don't know how to move out the way of these straights?
Can I say something to that?
And he just back. He didn't do the right shit.
Let me say something about that. Jamel, despite his previous career, when he was fighting way in a sense more slick before he was a power puncher, Jamel was never really a good jabber in my opinion. The thing is though, I'm no trainer, but looking at Castano, it should have been very evident that Castano doesn't like to fade back from punches a lot. He kind of like to ride with punches. And because he's short, the body punch would have been the go-to punch. I don't know why he didn't use it as much.
Who you talking about using?
Jamel.
The
body jab should have been the go-to punch.
Look, he can't jab. He throw the jab hard.
I know that, CJ. I'm just saying.
My thing is this. You think if Derek James asked him something he can do, he would do it.
No. Derek James probably had something for him to do. It just probably.
No, he said jab.
Well, hold up, CJ. So now I'm pretty sure we've seen enough boxers to know that sometimes they would train something. They'll train something at home. They'll train something in training camp, but they'll go out there and they'll just be like ignoring their trainer. It's not because they're just blatantly like belligerent. It's just sometimes they'll be like, it's not the best moment, or I'm under too much pressure, or I don't think I can. I don't think it'll work. Like it's like self-doubt. Like it tends to happen. It happens, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
so when have you seen him do this, bro? Even when he was sticking and moving, and he was fighting Rosado and Vines Monterosian, he's never had a popping jab, bro.
And
no. I'm not saying.
You know what my problem with Jamel is that he was out there not jabbing, and that was the clearest thing to do. And he's not doing it. So my thing is, if you don't want to respect Derek asking you and telling you this is the way to go, why Derek your coach? What's the point now? At the biggest fight, you're not listening to the man telling you to jab, and then when you do jab, Castano being so tired, he just letting 1s and 2s land because he wants to only throw looping shots, and you can't even pick that up as a fighter. Like, oh, let me jab my way into this W. But
me personally, he is the taller fighter, right? So me personally, looking at Jamel, how he kind of fight as far as like a high guard type stance. Me personally, I would have been like, listen, I got a couple of different ways you can beat this dude. Well, the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna do A, B, and C. What you got to do is you got to memorize A, B, and C. When I tell you to do C, you got to do C. When I tell you to do B, you got to do B. It's clearly evident that Jamel is not really his offense is not really based so much off his jab. He kind of just likes to roll shots and come back with his own. And I would have just told him to do the same thing with Castano. Like for him to come back with that right hand, you can't weave it and come back with a left hook like we did with Rosario. I'm kind of like, yeah, he is shorter, but his body is right there. You can roll with the right hand and come back with your left hook. You could have just that would have been the bread and butter all night. But I mean, I guess Jamel was just kind of like, he was kind of folding a little bit like he was with Rosario.
Oh, look, we seen this dude fight how many fights, bro? Demetrius Hopkins, Charles Mayaki, all these fights. He's never done that. He's getting by off of durability, bro.
And this is what separates him from being a legendary fighter is he don't want to win fights. He want to win it his way. You just gotta win sometime, bro. You
know when he was in trouble too, when Castons took away his left hook. It's the game plan for in his mind. Hold on, Henry Brown in super chat. He said, "Shaking my head, I thought we was getting the KO." You know what, man? What really happened was when he couldn't counter with that left hook, he lost that fight, bro. That was his game plan to walk Castons into a counter left hook and an uppercut. He couldn't do it.
What? He was trying to Thomas Williams Jr. his way out of it.
Yup. And Castons just never let him do it. And Castons' hooks was just shorter and better. Usually Charlo got the shorter, better hooks. Charlo does not take pressure well. You talk about Rosado, Vanes Monterosian, Tony Harrison.
I'm surprised people look. I'm not trying to go off on just because in hindsight, but I'm surprised people just don't know how Jamel fights at this point in time. I think Castano figured it out, but I've always said that he's always struggled with so much with the boxes. He's not really so good on the front foot as he is on the back foot, and on the back foot he's not all that well either. But he has a lot of power now compared to his previous self.
He don't have power. He just ran into guys who just can't take his shot.
He has power, but he really let you. If you was really rooting for Jamel let you down tonight because he let you know that I'm not here to win a fight by just winning. I gotta do the Jamel Charlo signature memorial wins and punches. No, you don't. You don't got to do that to win no damn fight.
Guys, we have to understand this type of stuff happens for boxers, but they always gonna have a fight that just ain't gonna look good on paper.
He begged him to throw that jab, bro.
To be fair, not right for what I'm saying. Tony Harrison. He didn't do it against Tony Harrison. Man.
Yeah, bro.
Jamel wants to win a fight by doing the signature Jamel Charlo shit. That's not how you gonna beat everybody. Everybody is not.
Bro, listen, hold on. Here's the thing, though.
Your corner can't be begging you to throw a punch, bro. That's just one thing you can't have. You can replay that. There's a highlight of Derek James begging a man to throw a punch. Bro, you really want people to see you so hard headed. Derek James got to beg you to throw the jab? Nah, bro. Come on, bro. That's
what I was saying is he's not that powerful, bro. I'm telling you that right now. He just fought some guys. He's not. He fought some guys who couldn't take the shot. Name me the guy he knocked out who had a great chin, bro.
Great chin. I mean,
he had a good chain, above average chain. Rosario did. He got knocked out before. He got knocked out.
I'm just talking shit, man.
He got knocked out by
Austin Trout has a decent chin.
He didn't knock him out. Hold on, Dr. Blake. He didn't knock Austin Trout out.
He didn't knock him out, but he knocked him down 3 times, bro.
With rabbit shots.
Rabbit shots? What? He knocked him down clearly.
CJ, it's not about the power.
Everybody got power. CJ, it seems like everybody got power in this division.
It's not about the power. It's about.
Hold on. He said that he did the same thing with Harrison. Dude don't know what he's talking about. What you talking about? I don't know. Keep going on. What you say?
So he is the hardest puncher in the division right now. Can we agree to that?
Okay. If you want to say that, I would say Rosario's the hardest puncher in the division.
That's not what his problem is, bro. That's not.
Hold on. I think it's part. Hold on. I think it's part of his problem. He want to knock everybody out.
No, it's not. The problem. He want to win a fight doing the same shit that won every other fight, bro.
So hold on, Henry. What's that? Then knocking people out, right?
It's not the knock. It's like he want to throw these exact punches on people. That's what I'm trying to.
Because he wants to knock them out. He wants a knockout. Why did he? Hold on, I got you a question. Why did he go to Ronnie Shields to Derek James? Because he wanted to knock people out.
Yes, I know. I'm not saying he's not trying to knock the people out. What I'm saying is he's out here trying to make every fight look like the fucking Tony Harrison 2 and look like Rosario with those knockdowns. That's just not gonna happen. He shouldn't even be thinking about that. Everybody's a new fighter. He should be finding his own way to beat a new guy.
Hold on. GP, what's going on, bro? We've been here for a minute. What's going on? What you think?
Hey, I just think undisputed fights, they need to be 15 rounds. That's all. So,
okay. He would have beat Castons if it was 15 rounds. Castons was getting tired.
Right. I think.
All right. What you
Just
think
because
about
it's
the
so
fight,
rare,
though?
like it's a rare thing, but it should be 15 rounds. Like you don't see undisputed all the time, so I think that's what I think anyway.
I think the thing is, it's just that Jermell Charlo's boxing skills were never all that
Facts.
crazy high. So the thing is, when he didn't have to rely on his boxing skills, he
And his
relied on his
IQ,
speed, and then
his IQ is trash. Keep going.
and then when he didn't have to rely on the speed, he relied on the power. And the thing is, like I was the only person saying that Tony Harris was going to beat him the first time. And when I saw the fight, it was just more so like I was more so disappointed with Tony Harrison because I thought he could have won that fight the same. Well, I thought he could have won the fight if he played the fight just like he fought Jared Hurd, because I had Jared Hurd losing mostly all them rounds when he was fighting him. So when it came to Jermell, the thing is, him on the back foot, I think when things need to get stopped, they need to be stopped. If somebody's going to wail on you, immediately tie them up and just get back to the center of the ring and then start your offense all over again.
But you know what that's called, bro? It's called IQ.
Right.
It's called IQ.
Yeah.
So go ahead, take over, Henry. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Jermell Charlo, but the word clinch is not in his lifestyle or his camp. This man Castano was walking him down off of staring at him, throwing those shots, and I'm just sitting there like, when will you clinch? I'm just sitting there like, when?
Nah,
like,
to be fair, he did clinch. He did clinch.
Yeah, he clinched.
He didn't do enough.
Yeah,
he clinched when he got hurt.
No, see, Dr. Blick, of course you're gonna clinch then, bro. But I'm saying he needed to. If you think about it, if you fighting a guy that only want to throw looping and hooks, when he gets you on the ropes, after that first two, nigga, bear hug, just like he did Rosario, tackle.
You
like
need to do, man. You need to do what Sean Paul was spinning
like you do Rosario.
Right, y'all know he tackled Rosario 2 times. Y'all know he tackled Rosario 2 times.
Hold on. Henry said, clarify, I'm the real Henry. Charlo didn't perform. He said he the real Henry, bro. You gotta come on the show if you're gonna be the real Henry, bro.
If your parents named you Henry and my parents named me Henry, technically we the Henry. So
hold on, he said Charlo needs to get away from Derek James. It wasn't Derek's fault. Derek had actually told him to do everything he needed to do, bro. He didn't listen.
Yo, if y'all think it's Derek, if y'all think it's Derek, that means y'all was watching the fight with no volume on. Derek begging the man to do the shit we saying. It's not like we saying it because we got like 2020 hindsight 2020. Nah, Derek said it in the moment.
He said it from round 2 on back, bro. Lothario
it's not
said,
like Derek was an asshole.
I'm proud of Castano though. He did his thing, man. That dude came out to fight.
He won.
He did his thing, man. I'm proud of him.
To me, Castano won.
Hold on. Lothario say Bud will knock Jermell Sleep. I don't know. He gotta be able to take that shot, bro. That's a lot to add.
Bud will knock Jermell out. Whoa.
Yeah, take that shot. Jermell move up is gonna be a problem. Ali said we already know what the fix is in for Spence. Then I mean Pacquiao. They love Vegas. They robbed Pacquiao in Vegas. They gave him some good decisions in Vegas. But the clinching turned him. He only clinched twice. And you know the thing about it too is he could have turned Castanos and he could have won that fight with a jab and just turned him. Flame On said he got to give. He did get a give, bro. A lot of people thought he got to give versus Violence Monterosa and gave him.
We got to remember though, Castano actually just gave him. Yep. He didn't give him an easy target to hit. Let's be honest. Look. He
didn't move. It wasn't like he had some type of some super head movement. Like he was Joe Frazier.
You don't. Not all the time do you really need to. Like
look. It wasn't like he was feigning and dipping and slipping.
That is what he was doing.
It wasn't to the level where he was.
No, he wasn't.
Let Henry speak. Wait. What were you about to say? Did I just say what?
Battle rifle on the ones and I'm saying like on the ones and twos, Castano didn't give a fuck what happened.
Man, y'all tripping. I don't think y'all be watching these fights in depth.
It wasn't more Castano. It
didn't care when you throw the ones and twos. He only cared when you throw the looping ones. That's my issue. He wasn't moving his feet. You're lying to yourself, bro.
I'm not lying to myself. Listen, bro.
Hold on. So Castanos wasn't moving his feet to not be a straight target. He was moving his feet. He wasn't really moving his head like that, bro.
He was moving his head. He just wasn't more so. He wasn't on the He wasn't on the Manny Pacquiao type proactive head movement. The thing is, you
Hold on,
don't
man.
need
Pacquiao don't move his head. He move his feet. Let keep going.
Are you serious, bro? Pacquiao
Yeah.
doesn't move his head.
No, he doesn't.
That's literally an epitome of most of his offense, bro.
Look, most of his offense come from his footwork. That will move his head off the line.
And his head moving. You don't You don't notice mostly all his punches come from dips. You never noticed that?
He did, but he's not defensively like super. His offense is his defense. Brady Roast don't know offense.
I didn't say he was Floyd Mayweather. I said he proactively moves his head. That is what he.
Go
okay,
ahead.
but here's the thing. Now, when it comes to Castano, right? What he was doing was most fighters, if they're a short fighter and they're trying to go up against Charlo, who's a taller fighter, right? Or if they're in a sense not the so-called bigger champion because he had 3 belts, they would have just plotted forward, put their hands up, and hope for the best. And that's the worst way you can never fight. And this is why I like watching fighters like Castano or Alexander Povetkin. Right? They can actually feint their way and keep getting you to back yourself up to the ropes on your own. They don't got to use all that much head movement. The thing is, he was just feinting, using the feints, and kind of dipping his way in to the point where he didn't have to avoid a jab because Jamel wasn't throwing enough. He wasn't really throwing that many jabs. And plus, once he got himself to the ropes, all you have to do is get a combination off and just back right off. That's just 1-on-1 boxing. I take a good 6 punches. You land one. Hey, I'm up on you. Now you got to catch back up because now I was the matador. Now you got to be the matador. So,
but it wasn't even about that. The thing he did when he got that man on his ropes that really set the tone was he clipped him with a hook. Once he hurt Charlo with that couple hooks, man, that's what turned the tide around. Once he was
doing good before that, though.
No, he did. He just had got hurt before that, bro. In the round before that, he just had got hurt. He was landing the combinations though before. But when he got hurt, what went through your mind?
I thought it was gonna be a quick knockout, but
but then he hurt Charlo, and that was the biggest turning point in the fight. Once he hurt Charlo, bro, I think Charlo kind of got a little bit gunshot.
Yeah, I like the way he did it though, because most fighters they just would have kept their hands up and helped for the best. He actually put his lead hand like above his head so he can get his jab off. Like that was some nice stuff he did.
He targeted the top of his head, bro. On that hook, he targeted that temple shot. He wasn't trying to throw into the jab. He targeted where his blonde met his black hair. He targeted that, bro.
It's real subtle the stuff Castano was doing, but he was keeping his range. He wasn't just like trying to sit there and let Jamel Charlo tee off on him. He would use footwork when he needed to. He would circle when he needed to, and he would pressure when he needed to. Like he did it all.
So I thought Castano's what was it? Round 1. I thought he won round 1. I thought Charlo hurt him in round 2. He ran round 3, and I thought he could have ran the table from round 3 to maybe a few of them other rounds. I mean, if you're talking points, I just thought he lost, bro. Straight up and down. I know you're gonna think this is a crazy comparison.
I thought Castano won this fight.
What was your score?
I didn't score it actually.
I had Castano winning 8-4.
Ooh.
That's how he won rounds, bro. Charlo didn't win. Then start picking up rounds to real late, and he didn't pick up all of them.
Matter of fact, 7-5.
This is why if I'm a trainer, and I'm training fighters, right? You not gonna beat them fighters that spend 6 rounds posing and the other 6 rounds fighting, bro. You not gonna be doing that with me. I can't stand it. I hate it with a glorifying passion. That's why I can't stand looking at fighters at Mayweather gym. They just spend most of their time posing instead of actually punching. If you're gonna be a fighter of mine, I'm gonna train you to use that jab. I'm gonna train you to use that foot. I'm gonna teach you how to throw them combinations because I want you actually throwing. You can't just sit there thinking you got good defense and you're gonna win a fight. Punching is how you score points. So the thing is, what if I'm gonna have a fighter and you just and you have a good offense, I'm gonna make you use that offense. You're gonna use it effectively. You're not just gonna sit here and stand in front of people all day.
Okay, let me to the chat. Charlo wasn't throwing shots from round 4 to 9. Yeah, he could have easily cleaned up from like 3 to 9, bro. He said I had an 8 as far as well and kick 78. Shout out to Ant. Make sure everything thumbs up, but man. He said if you think Charlo ain't win 3 out of the first 8, you crazy as fuck. Maybe he did. What rounds did he win? He hurt him in the second. So what all rounds you got through 3 and out first 8? The second he won, I can remember. So what else? 4? But after he hurt him in the second, Castons came back and won the 4th. I think he stole the 5th and the 6th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is you got somebody got to teach. I don't think it's gonna ever happen because, like I said, in boxing is probably one of the most sports that's gonna drive you crazy. Is you can't teach old dogs new tricks. I think that's especially true for a lot of fighters.
Hold on. If round 3 was the round he hurt him, and that wasn't no fucking swing round. He visibly, if that's the round I remember.
Oh no, it was a swing round. Castano swung for the fences, and he sent Charlo to the fence. Boy,
I didn't know there's no swing round, bro. Now I can't really remember. I'm just saying. Charlo was up 5-2 or 4. No, he wasn't up no 5-2, bro.
If you think Charlo was winning this fight, that means you must be a Broner fan.
Oh my god.
What?
My boy had a 6-3 at the end of 9, and he had Castano won by 2 points.
How tall is Jamel? 6 feet?
5'11".
5'11", 73 arms. Castano got the size of a super lightweight.
And then my thing was, people
size?
say, look, that man dominated. He won 3, and he dominated from for a while in that fight. Charlo didn't start clearly winning rounds until Castano's got tired in like the 10th or the 11th round, bro. But hold on, man. Lather said, salute, honestly, as long as Charlo was backing Castano's up, he finally had success. But as long as he was getting walked down with Castano's, he was getting hit with the same. He started backing him up because Castano's getting tired, bro. Castano's getting tired. Cincinnati in the house. He said, Sage, the wise one was $2 super. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the love. Look, he only started backing Castano because Castano's got tired, bro.
You know what it was? I know exactly what it was, bro. Like me actually replaying it.
And Ken said he had the 2nd, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So he won 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. So that's 8-4.
Yeah, I thought Castano won 8-4 or 7-5.
You know what his problem was, Henry? What it was Jamel he didn't want to commit to the middle of the ring because he just didn't want to take no chances with Castano because Castano threw all them combinations. So what he did was he waited for Castano to tee off on the ropes. But when he tee off on the ropes, he just didn't have like
but he couldn't land that left hook. That was his shot.
You're right. You are right.
But then when he did, hold on, when he couldn't land that left hook, battle rifle, not to mean to cut you off, he started throwing an uppercut, and he was never close with that uppercut.
Right, like me personally, the way he fights, I would train him to fight like Terry Norris, bro. Like you don't need to knock him out with one big left hook. You can throw like a shotgun.
You can't train nobody who don't want to listen.
No. I'm saying when he first got there. Let me
read this comment. Actually, if it said Charlo got to be happy, he got a draw. My boy Kofi said 8-4, 7-5 Castanos. Let me read Tyrone's shot. Thing. He said Charlo don't want the rematch. He didn't even mention he was happy with the draw like Wilder was in the first fight with Fury. He lost that fight. He lost. But go ahead, bro.
Personally, I feel Jamel Charlo, he need a trainer that when the fight get deep into the fight, he start barking at him and yelling at him, stay aggressive. Derek James sound like a pimp.
Man, we can't.
He still sound cool and relaxed like he's doing an interview.
But
we need somebody to yell on him, get on top of him because Derek ain't saying nothing that nobody else didn't see. Jab him up.
He had Ronnie, and Ronnie was yelling at him. He didn't like it.
Listen, man, he gonna do one or two things. He gonna train to knock people out. It's 2 things that can happen. He could schedule 6-round fights and just give somebody hell for the first 7 and coast for the rest. He could do that, or he could man up and learn, I gotta beat everybody a different way. It's all up to him. At the end of the day, he filthy rich. Like Errol Spence said last year, I could retire and I'll still be filthy rich. Like, you know what I mean?
My thing is
he filthy rich compared to the average man.
Hold on, Flame on. Flame, I'm talking Flame on real quick. I just going off recollection, but 4, 5, and 9. I don't even think he won the whole thing of 10 or the 12. I don't. I gotta watch it again.
I got Charlo in the first, to be honest.
You said what?
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Man.
Where you from, nigga?
I'm from Atlanta. This is that.
You from who?
Atlanta.
What part of Atlanta?
East Atlanta.
Last one. Let me call my cousin, see if he know your ass. Hold on. I'm talking shit. What's going on? What you thought?
Yeah, man. I thought it was I had it 6'6".
real country accent now. Like, yeah, shawty, man. I had it. I'm talking shit out of everybody. That shit. I asked Adonis, I said, why your ass don't talk country? He said, I shook that shit a long time ago. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. I had about 6'6", you know.
For real?
I thought what it was when he hurt him, I thought that's when it really, you know what I'm saying, the fight turned around. But from when he got hurt, when Charlo got hurt from round 3 all the way to about round 9, I think I had about 6-3 for Castano. Like, Charlo wasn't doing nothing. Like, he was really hurt. And I think it took him a while to recover. And then, like, he'll just throw 1 or 2 punches at a time. Like, his favorite punch this whole fight was, like, the 1-2 combination.
Hold on. He's DJ Black Charm said he from my hood.
Oh, DJ, you from Gresham?
He from East Atlanta. But yeah, I think so then you would have to have Charlo win 10, 11, 12. I thought Castanos might have won 10. I think Charlo started taking over when he got tired.
No. Charlo got 10. That's the round Castano would start doing salsa.
Okay, Charlo so 11. So what was 11?
11 was just Charlo doing the most. Castano just stayed in the high ground.
Yeah.
So then you said you had to have Castanos winning 12 then.
12 was close for me though. I ain't gonna lie. 12 was close. I think I gave it to Charlo. But it was real close. The fight was close for me. It was real close. Like, I might have to go back and watch it again. But I thought it was 6-6.
I scored. Jamel drained, move up. He not drained, bro.
Jamel ain't drained. Jamel drained in the brain. He ain't listening to nobody.
See, a lot of y'all ain't follow his career. Anytime he had Barnes Monterosian, a lot of people thought beat him. He brought the same pressure, bro. He don't like moving backwards. Ain't that he drained?
Man, Gabe Rosado was giving his dude work.
Yeah, he was. I thought he beat Rosado.
But the thing is, it's just that I don't think we should have to get into that talk about what type of trainer you need. We know that ain't gonna happen. And the thing is, it's just one fight, guys. It's not
Derek, bro. He wasn't listening. Nothing's worse than a man not listening, but the plan is correctly the way to work.
Hold on, Zach. He said I had a barbershop studio next to Sitco back in 2008. We was producing Lil Donald in 217.
Oh yeah, Donald from the hood. He from over there on Gresham. I forgot what part. But I'm from Thornberry Apartments.
Hold on, he said Big Hobo 9, Derek is a fine trainer for Charlo. If Derek was telling him stuff everybody saw, then he's not the trainer, it's the fighter. Why would you get rid of a man that was telling you what you
the fighter?
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
Yeah, exactly. So
of course it's the fighter.
You don't have to you don't have to get into the talk about what type of trainer we need, because it's first of all, it's one fight. You're already going to know what type of fighter Jermell Charlo is. The person that's going to get Jermell Charlo to actually listen would have been a trainer who actually got him from the get-go, and he's not there anymore. So you know that the odds are him fighting another trainer that's going to mess with Jermell is just not going to happen.
And that's going to come down to Dallas, Texas, and be on his terms. Or come down to
what would have to happen is it's still a stretch, but we don't know. Jermell Charlo will have to figure out these things on his own,
and that's not going to happen, bro. If he don't figure that out from the Rosado and the Barnes Monterosian fight, he's not gonna figure it out on his own.
Yeah,
hold on. Don't forget, John Jackson was giving him the business.
John Jackson was beating the brakes off the dude.
He just stopped punching.
But like the thing is, he did something stupid. He tried to.
He just stopped punching. Remember, he just let it pow.
Yeah. He tried to adjust his mouthpiece, which was stupid.
Man, he was hurt. That's what happened. Hold on. Let me read a couple comments. I'll let you go. Favor say he needed a body attack. He could have stopped the guy to the body. He could have slowed him down. For some reason, people hate Charlo. We know Charlo is. He is what he is. This fight was close. You couldn't win undisputed without dominating the fight. Coach Dre said, "Why do y'all hate defensive fighters so much? We all know that best boxers are." Who are you talking? Come on and explain that.
Who is defensive in this fight, my brother?
Look, if anybody was defensive, it was Castanos.
If anybody was defensive, it was Rolly.
Oh my God!
Hey,
hold on. Go ahead, Battle Rifle then Zach.
You got to put another link in the chat because Coach Dre he got to clarify this statement.
I put it in there. Yeah, wasn't nobody defensive, bro. He wasn't defensive at all, bro.
Well, what gave you the idea that we hate defensive fighters?
The best defensive fighter of the night was Rolly. Fuck y'all
Slot
talking
Tennessee
about.
salute, man.
Hey, not while we playing though. Rolly actually got a good defense though. You want to know why?
Because he'll elbow the shit out you.
Exactly, bro. Like, bro, listen. If he throw a punch and you decide, I'm gonna weave under this dude, punch him, got no weight behind him. Elbow to the mouth. He gonna push you. Yeah, bro. But you remember when he was fighting?
I think on TV, Aleem had the best defense, bro. That might sound funny.
It was one fight. It was one fight where he basically tackled this dude.
Because Aleem was turning, old boy. He was turning, shooting shots. That's what Charlo should have been doing. When you got a fighter like to come forward, either you're gonna push him back or you're gonna turn him and get shots off.
Bro, I was actually watching that fight earlier, and I was thinking I've been here. I mean, the thing is, it was not that. I was thinking like a lot of boxers, they be like, you got to get the body right, and that'll get in the late rounds. And you have a fight like that where they throwing like what they said, like they threw like over how many punches they said they threw in that fight? They threw a lot of punches. They threw.
Well, Jamel was. I thought you said
Aleem. Yeah, they do a crap ton of punches. But basically, in that type of fight, you got to headhunt. I know what y'all probably thinking, like, what the heck are you talking about? Why would you headhunt in a fight like that? Me personally, I think the best thing for you to do is headhunt. Why? Because if you headhunt, basically, if you swell their eye up to where they can't see no more, bro, that's the best thing you can do, bro. They can't see no more. They can't really throw no punch. They don't know when you about to punch.
It depends on the fighter. Some fighters will easy, some fighters don't, but it depends.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Unless you're just gonna elbow him.
I'll tell you one thing I took away from the Charlo fight. If Charlo leave Derek James, Errol coming to get them belts. I'll tell you that right now. Errol coming to get them fucking belts.
Because he mastered a style that he never mastered, bro.
Errol coming to get them fucking belts.
Errol is probably the most disciplined fighter.
You think Errol gonna get it from Jamel? Is that what you're
saying? Errol is the most disciplined fighter out there, bro.
Yo, wasn't you here on the panel when I told you there's an interview on YouTube of an underground heavyweight saying when Jamel spar Errol, he's wearing rib protectors like a quarterback wear.
But that depends, man.
They always hyping up sparring, man.
Triple G sparring partners to do that, man. The thing
Errol got it installed in Jamel that I'm coming for that body.
Because he mastered the style he's still trying to master. That's why he said we throw Charlo in the trash can, then his trainer is a problem. Hold on. Y'all giving Derek James too big of a pass. What pass we giving him? He gave him the right direction.
Bro, if the coach says jab, didn't throw power punches, and you come out jab, and walk across the ring, what the fuck do you mean?
What it is,
and then he barely did that. Like
people jump to conclusions.
To throw 2 jabs, man. Come on,
bro. People jump to conclusions way too quick, bro. The dude got to draw. It ain't like he lost.
Hold on, Tyrone. You gotta connect your camera, your audio. Lee.
Battle rifle. That's a Giphy. That's a gift draw, bro.
Slotty said Charlo said at least 5 times. Charlo coach said you need to knock out the win. Hold on, Tyrone got in.
He said that.
Hold on. Slot said I don't hate Jamel at all, but I can be a fan and be objective.
That's a fact. You could.
Castons landed the more cleaner shots too, bro. Think about it. Put it this way: if Charlo landed more cleaner shots, Castons would at least hit the canvas a couple times.
Hell yeah.
Tyrone, what's going on? You better call on Tyrone.
What's good, y'all?
Where you from, Tyrone, man? You better not say Atlanta, dog.
I'm from Jersey.
Jersey? I don't fuck with y'all Jersey niggas like that. Go ahead. You got the flow. Jersey niggas crazy. They like Detroit niggas. I remember I forget the cat's name. He said, you ever notice them New York niggas never ran up in Jersey? I was like, you got a good point. But go ahead, bro.
My nigga, Jersey be having shootouts with the police at 5 p.m. on a daily basis. I went to New Jersey to buy a car. I go out to Jersey. All I see is wild cops driving through Newark. So I asked the dealer, like, yo, what's going on out here? He's like, yeah, there's a shootout a couple blocks away. I said, nah, I'm going to holler at niggas.
Back to Queens you go, huh?
That's a fact.
Oh yeah, man. Latique, my boy's son, he won the gold medal at the Junior Olympics. Shout out to Salim Bay, man. He had 2 cats win the gold, and then a couple of his kids silver medals. So shout out to Philly, man. Boxing.
Where was this fight? Where was this fight?
No, the Junior Olympics was. Oh, you talking about this fight tonight? Lubbock. Oh no, excuse me. San Antonio. The Junior Olympics was in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay.
So shout out to all them kids that won the gold. I seen Henry Ramirez. I think Henry Chris Ariola coach. He had a kid. He had a couple kid. He had a kid win gold. Robert Garcia had about 4 kids win gold. So, next they got the silver glove. So they're moving on to the silver gloves.
Yeah, man. I think I would have got Jamel right if we were.
Hold on. So look, check this out though. Salim beat the number 1 ranked fighter on his way from the back of the bracket, the number 2 ranked fighter in the world. So he had a tough. He ran that bracket tough. Philadelphia coming up, bro. They got some great fighters. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I would have got Jamel right if
would
we
you
had.
have yelled at him?
Did Ronnie Shields? Hold on. Did Ronnie Shields slap that nigga or some shit in the Boris Patrosian fight? Then he slapped him or some shit and he got mad.
Hey, man,
I remember that. He probably did though, but
me personally, he slapped him or some shit. Y'all talking about he need to fire the coach that don't like fire. Ronnie don't play that shit.
Me personally, I'll have like if I'm a trainer and I'm gonna try to talk to you like a man. I'm not gonna try to like just yell at you.
That's subjective. That's subjective though.
Battle rifle.
Look, I played with some cats where some cats you yell at and they shut down. Some cats you yell at and they get motivated. It really depends on how you stroke the.
Yeah. But at the same time, like CJ, this is what I'm gonna do, right? If I'm training you and you not listening to what I'm about to say, I say, listen, man, you losing this fight. What you want to do? Do you want to win? Do you want to just go out? Do you just want to go home, lay under the blankets, and just call it quits? Because basically I could throw in the towel right now or something like that. Like I'll tell him something like that. If it's like how do I put this?
Oh, he's firing you. He's firing you.
Oh no, straight up.
That's cool. I don't have time. I don't have time to waste on fighters who don't want to.
Hey, Jamel might fire that jab off on his ass. You've been asking to fire off all day. He might swing on Derek Johnson.
Jamel might fire you mid-fight.
You ain't lying.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. Why would you be a trainer if you gonna tolerate that, bro? If you fire me, that's cool. I'm not gonna sit here and tolerate a fighter who don't want to fight. I'm like, bro, cool, bro. Like you might as well just throw in the towel, bro. Like this is
you probably go through that shit.
That dog in him, man.
Hold on, he probably go through that shit in the gym with that nigga too.
Battle rifle. I'm gonna be honest. If you'd have said that to Jamel Charlo, you wasn't making out that arena. You wasn't making
what you, bro? Listen, bro. You
think about this for a minute. Why you think his daddy don't train him? You don't hear this nigga say, "No, he had one interview out there." Why you think his daddy don't train him?
His dad was a fighter.
Yep.
But listen. I'm telling you, bro. If we gonna have a relationship, and I'm not gonna tell you what you're doing wrong, you can get offended. Like, bro, like we don't need to be together, bro. Like, first of all, I'm gonna try to work it out with you much as I can throughout gym. So when we get in the fight, we ain't gonna have to bump heads in the corner. But
do you think Derek James was telling him the right things though?
Bro, of course.
Yeah.
I think so. During the
fight,
and
then he wasn't raising his voice. That's just who he is. But slight tendency say Charlo me Virgil Hunter.
Derek James was out there talking like he was trying to bag a bitch.
But he was telling him the basic stuff, like the uppercut was there all night for him. You know what I mean? Head over knee.
This is why I'll say if I'm training a fighter, I'll have a couple of styles labeled into ABC. Because I think Eddie Futch said it best. You try not to trail your fighters too much in the corner because they're not gonna remember it. It's just it's a lot of things going through their head. Punches come flying them. They're not gonna remember it. That's why I say, hey man, you got to do more. Hey man, you got to do more. Hey man, you train this in the gym. Do what you got to do. Take deep breaths. And if he come at you, bro, just remember to stay calm.
Battle rifle, you're forgetting battle rifle. He's not honoring shit Derek talking about. Imagine you giving a guy a game plan.
No, I was speaking in general.
But y'all acting like Ronnie Shields wasn't a disciplinarian. Like
he was, but this is undisputed, bro. You just gotta come through for the W. You can't be out here trying to have the Jamel Charlo Memorial victory.
Yeah,
Jamel don't got that dog in him though. You feel me? Like he don't got it like Jamal do, in my opinion.
I mean, Jahu.
Hey, Jamal don't even want to fight.
Hold on. I won't say he don't have a dog. I won't say
when
he
he
don't
get
have a dog.
into a fight, Jamal don't like.
That's not like the ghetto name.
Did you just say Jamal Charlo got the?
Hold on.
Jamal do got a better dog.
No. Jamel just don't have the IQ, bro.
Jamel don't got the Jamel be thinking he could do it on his own.
Jamel didn't fight with no heart to me though. Like
he did.
Letting Castons pressure him and back him up.
Did you not see that left hook Castano landing in the third? He almost sent him to the shadow realm. He almost sent him to the shadow realm.
But yeah,
that's a kind of. And he hit right on the chin too. You feel me? Like he didn't really take the chances that he needed until Derrick James told him he was losing. Like,
hold on. You right though.
He didn't fight with how his mouth be talking. Like Jamel be talking that hot boy killer stuff, but he didn't fight like that in the ring today. Like he didn't fight like he was willing to die. You said he didn't go through that. When he got hit, he just shut down. He just waited till Castanos got tired. He finally felt like somebody could hurt him, and he kind of was waiting to counter Castanos, but he didn't really let it. Like he didn't go for it. You feel me?
Bro, you wilding right now. You didn't see Rosario hit him so hard he tackled Rosario.
Who? Oh yeah, you talking about
Rosario was
and you know when I knew he was in trouble. Hold on. You know when I knew he was in trouble when he started complaining. Remember he started complaining in this fight too. He started saying my head.
Yeah,
hit him in the back of the head, right?
No, he clipped that nigga on his blonde hairline, bro. He clipped that nigga dead on his.
Yo, yeah, he said it was.
Did he just call his mohawk a hair loss?
He hit that motherfucker on the blonde hairline, bro.
But listen, this man, Jamel Charlo, in September when Rosario was giving him that good work, he started tackling tonight.
Right, he did do that.
When Castano hit him with too many clean hooks, yo, ref, slapped the back of his head.
Remember Rosario clipped him on the back when he clipped him on his head. He hit his. He clipped him on his side. He said, "My head." He said, "My nigga hit you on."
So that's what I'm asking. Like, y'all think he fought with that dog in him? Like that don't sound like somebody that fought with a dog.
Nah, he fight with that dog, but when he getting comboed and he didn't find the answer yet, he gonna let the ref know something.
Jamel fight with that dog with people who allow him to do that. You feel me? Like Castano didn't allow him to do that. So like you gotta either match his energy or you gotta outbox him. And Castano's matched his energy, and Jamel didn't come back with it.
You can hurt him.
You know what it is?
Look, he intimidate people when he can hurt them. Like I was trying to explain the battle rifle.
But he hurt Castanos, and he still didn't really like.
Because he remember that left hook
because he knew Castanos could hurt him.
You remember the left hook from the third, bro?
Even before that, Castanos didn't hit that ground. That's what happened. He usually get them early points where these dudes hit the ground and don't get back up.
I think he could have made him touch the ground if he really went for it, though.
No, he could. Hold on. No, he got no. When Castanos got hurt, other than the second round, he was tired.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why.
That's true.
You know,
Can I say something?
No, you've been saying something else. I'm talking. Go ahead.
I think what it is, CJ, it's kind of like that Ricardo Mayorga type stuff when them dudes they be throwing a whole bunch of punches at you, but you just can't time them. You know they punches ain't super crisp, but you just can't time them. The thing was,
I mean that's like Rolly ass.
But I think Henry already kind of demonstrated that when Rolly throw and you decide like I'm about to counter you, like nope, elbow coming your way, a forearm coming your way.
But Charlo never did well with pressure. He never done well with pressure.
You combo Rolly gonna hit you with an elbow. The ref ain't gonna say shit. Ref ain't gonna say shit. You know why?
But you know what?
The production's home.
You know what some y'all forgetting about? You know what y'all forgetting too, dog? They should have just fought Castanos and fought Teixeira and got the belt.
Yeah. Hey, bro, have you ever seen Rolly
Ryan? You just hear what I said about a rifle?
He should have fought Teixeira. He should have fought
Teixeira. He should have fought Teixeira.
But anybody
saw gonna run it back though?
Yeah, they don't have to.
Nah, he might give.
You don't want that work no more.
He might try to give Lubin that same work from 4 years ago.
No, I mean Lubin. Look, dude. The way he looked tonight, bro. Lubin might have a chance, bro, because Lubin cracked the rap.
I don't know, man. Rosario, I think Rosario's gonna beat Lubin.
I think
Lubin ain't got no chin, man. He gets. I
mean, Tony Harrison didn't have a chin and he won.
Nah, Tony got a chin. Tony just.
Or he don't have no durability.
Tony be getting tired. That's when
he be getting tired.
You know what type of fighter will Tony Harrison don't want to fight?
But you don't know about Lubin too, dog. Like he only went 20 seconds. What if that bitch go 1, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 rounds? Like I think
he was hurt against Nathan Gallimore, I believe.
Nathaniel Gallimore can crack. He knocked out Rosario.
Lubin been hurt in every fight since he got knocked out by Charlo. Like he got hurt by Goucher, Rosario.
Goucher hit him with some wild shit.
You know what? He get hit with that same shot every fight, bro.
He do.
It's something about the shape of his head, bro. No,
I don't like Terrell Goucher, man. Like it's not anything personal towards him, but it's just the way he fight. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and let you tee off on me like this, bro. I'm just not gonna let it happen.
His last fight, though.
I'm saying I'm hating on him because I don't like how he be teeing off on dudes. So
Dolomite said Tony Harrison gave everybody a blueprint. I don't even think he gave a blueprint. I think Vanes Monterosian gave a blueprint.
But
Gabe Rosado gave a blueprint.
CJ, you gotta understand something. There's no if you're looking for Tony Harrison to give you the blueprint, then you ain't looking for nothing because none of y'all niggas jab better than Tony or got better feet than Tony. So
you
don't really
none of you niggas got better feet.
Yeah, I don't think in the second fight Tony Harrison gave a blueprint. In the second fight,
but none of them. But bro, what I'm trying to say is none of them got better.
His ass up.
None of them got better feet or jab than Tony. So you can't do the Tony.
Hold on, no. A lesser fighter did it though. Vanes Monterosian, go watch that fight tonight. He did the same thing, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Gabriel Rosado did the same thing.
But you would expect him to improve, right? Because that was years ago. Like,
but he still struggled with it. John Jackson did the same thing. That was his second fight game.
But here's the thing, though. I think the thing is that, like. It's out there.
Hold on. Michael Kissy said you can't get a blooper. He won the first fight. What you talking about?
Okay, so here's the thing.
He won both fights to me. He just got careless in that second fight.
Yeah. I think what it is, like you don't need a Tony Harrison skill set to beat Jermell. He clearly struggles with being the aggressor. But the thing is, he can crack, so it's a good chance that you will be winning the fight.
Do you mean he struggle with the aggressor?
No. He has a problem being the aggressor. Like I'm. How do I put this? He has a problem
being the aggressor. Like he loves fighting off that front foot. It's when you back.
Okay, let me put it in this perspective, right? If you have above average boxing skills and you can actually use lateral movement, yeah, he struggles very heavily. Like if you're an average Joe and you move a little bit to the side here and there, yeah, he's going to beat you because he hits that hard. But if you actually have a decent amount of boxing skills where you actually can move back on your back foot, he's going to struggle immensely. But the thing is,
with his brother.
The thing is, I think Jamal is a little bit more capable of fighting on the front foot than Jamel.
Y'all better not talk about Jahu.
Okay, but the thing is, Jamel, he hits very hard. So the thing is, there is a chance that you could be winning all your rounds and still get knocked out. So,
all that what people thinking make it.
No, it's not. He's just fighting guys who not durable, bro.
It's not that, CJ. He's throwing with everything. With them big shots, he's throwing with everything.
He throws with force. You know what I mean?
Maximum
effort. That's why he got mad at Ronnie Shields because Ronnie Shields told him like you won't be like your brother. Like, and he got mad and got emotional and left.
He won't. He had better boxing skills, bro.
Like Jamal has natural power. Like he a big dude. Jamel tries to. Like Derek James got him fighting like a right-handed Errol Spence. Well, trying to be, but
I think it's totally different. I think it's totally different. Yeah.
What you saying? No, they're not different, bro.
Errol's not.
They very different.
No. That's the only contrast that Jamil got a left hook. But as far as the prototype of the fighter, they fight the same. Yes, they do.
Errol fights much differently. The thing is,
Errol just mastered the style. That's it. He just mastered.
Errol been with him longer. You feel me?
I'd say the only thing that kind of is very similar between the two is that a lot of their punch game is relied off catching and shooting. But other than that,
jab, though, Errol has a jab. You feel me?
That's probably the biggest similarity between them. That style relies a lot on catching and shooting. But Errol Spence, he has a lot of. How do I put it? It's a lot of range-based game. Like the way he sets up his offense.
But prototypically, they stance are the same.
No,
they do. They punch. All their punches come off hard. They's the same fighter, just prototypical.
They're both textbooks.
I wouldn't say that. I mean,
so they don't throw. They both don't throw all their shots.
Charlo in textbooks. Shame on you.
No,
they do. Errol Spence. We just had this conversation. Errol Spence throw everything hard. He don't change the shots.
I don't know. Like
No,
Earl,
I don't think so. I think what it is
is
I think Earl
throw everything hard.
Shots,
yeah, I don't think he throws everything hard. It's just
I think
that
Earl just very heavy-handed. Unlike
No,
Charlo,
no,
who
no.
forces
no. What it is.
I just think he's strong.
That's just
strong.
hold on. That's just the style they fight. If he's strong, why he knocking motherfuckers out on the title level?
You want to know what it is, CJ?
Nah,
it's not so much
like
physical.
They got him in
really
protection gloves.
It's not so much.
I think they got EJ in protection gloves. There's no way in hell you can't even get a knockdown on Mikey.
Because he don't. Like we talked about yesterday, he don't take
Mikey
chances.
Probably got a better chance than you think he do.
Hold on.
I said Mikey got knocked down at 35.
He don't. But look, that's different though. He got caught coming up. They fight the same. The style is the same, bro. They stance is the same. They throw it up. The difference is Earl got a better jab, and Charlo got a better left hook. And Earl will jab. But as far as the style, it's like being in Muay Thai, being in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. As far as the style, they fight the same. It's just. I don't think
so, CJ.
So
they set up that.
Oh my god.
They set up their offenses. They set up their offenses way differently.
Charlo don't use a jab. That's the only difference. And
I think the biggest difference between the two is that it's like Charlo when he fighting, he looking to knock somebody out, and Earl he play it real safe.
He more disciplined, but that's because he been with Derrick James longer and he listens.
Earl
what it is Earl Spence.
Remember, see this way: do either one move their head off the line, bro, or do they move their feet
Jamel
off
did.
the line?
Jamel did today.
I think Jamel.
But that's because that's not right shit. No, he don't. He don't move.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't. Hold on. We got a whole video. Hold on, we got a whole video in the community tab. It's Coach saying why he don't move his head. And you say
he doesn't move his head proactively, but does he move his head off the line? That's kind of the epitome. That's kind of the epitome of being a southpaw. Like you kind of have to get your head off the line to get that straight left land. But the thing is,
hold on, check the community tab. Check the community tab and scroll down. There's a whole video of Coach saying why he don't move his head, bro.
Earl said it too. He said he like to slip and parry him.
Go ahead, bro. Zach.
Yeah, Earl said that he don't like to move his head. He said it himself.
He moved his feet. Just like Castons, he moved his feet to get off the line.
Yeah,
he more so. He like I said, like earlier, he more so prefers to more so do catch and shooting. That's what he likes to do. He likes to use his defense to set up his offense. The thing is, Errol Spence has an aggressive style, but it's relatively.
He's not a counter puncher neither, bro. I don't know what you're watching.
No. He is actually his style is a lot more counter punch based than you think. Because think about it. No. Let me break it down.
Let me say this way. We just talked about this the other day, Henry, with Eric J. Mack and them. Look, if he was a better counter puncher, Sean Porter wouldn't wait to the 11th hour to knock him out, bro. The 23rd hour.
Sean Porter was a better counter puncher than him that night. Sean Porter was a better counter puncher than him that night.
He don't have no IQ neither. He don't make adjustments. Watch the Kill Brook.
Sean Porter does?
Hold on. No, I'm talking about Errol Spence. Watch the Sean Porter fight. Is the best example I could think of. He did the same shit until it worked. No bullshit. Yeah. He did the same shit. If Kell Brook never got tired, he would have been in trouble. He did the same. They don't have adjustments, bro. Like major adjustments.
Is Derrick James an overrated coach?
Yes, I would say that. Yes.
I would say he is, but at the same time.
Look, I keep this anonymous. Somebody told me he ain't did shit with EJ since he came to the pros. He fight the same he did in the amateurs. I'm not gonna say who told me that.
Nah, Earl fights for everything. It ain't no difference from like he fights the same since he fought Kell Brook. Like Earl just ain't been in there with nobody that's gonna
make him pay.
Yeah, like when he get in there with Bud, you're gonna see a difference. You feel me?
That's why Kell Brook found him so much because he'll move his head off the line.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think he's fighting Bud.
If he just said
that, y'all better hope Pacquiao don't expose him because Pacquiao still can hit.
It's just too much.
I got Pacquiao.
Hold on. I think it's just too much length for Pacquiao, and I think at this point it's gonna be harder for him to get the point A to point C. That's what make Pacquiao special. It's just like he get the point A to point D. I think
Pacquiao got to get him in the first couple of rounds. If he can't,
no. Look, I think he got to get his respect to hurt him early on. I think that's the honest truth. If he can hurt him, I think he gonna. But if he don't hurt him, I don't think him knocking out Earl. I think Earl got too much length.
He has to knock him down, honestly.
Yeah, or he got to hurt him, or he got to hurt him where he gonna be hesitant.
I don't think hurting him gonna be enough because Earl Spence when he hurt, he'll hit you with a two nut shot
combo like he did with Sean Porter.
Look, him or Bud ain't fought nobody like Pacquiao with that left hand, bro. That left hand is serious, bro.
And we gotta think about when
if
when
he
Earl
hurt,
getting hit.
Finish Earl. You feel me? It depends on how bad Earl get hurt.
But you know what?
You want to know what it is?
Pacquiao got the sweet ass solar plex shot he got. Watch out for that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that straight left body, right hand up top that he caught Thurman with. That John is a beautiful combination.
He also tripped Thurman. Don't forget that.
He's not going to throw that as much because Errol Spence is a southpaw, so he's not going to have that punch to line up.
So which way you think he gonna go versus Errol Spence? You think he gonna go to his right and challenge Errol Spence to throw a hook?
Yeah, of course he's gonna go to his right because Manny Pacquiao has a good lead right hook when he's fighting another southpaw. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to open Errol Spence up by moving to his right. So I don't know if you ever seen when he fought David Diaz, but what he likes to do, he likes to jab, throw a right hook, and then throw the left uppercut. And that's exactly how he knocked him out. He'll jump to his right, and as soon as you try to counter, he'll just throw up them the mitts, like the mitts to his head, get back out and start it again. And you ain't gonna keep trying to counter. What Errol Spence is gonna do, I know is what he's gonna do. He's gonna wait for it. I just know. I just watch Errol Spence so closely. He's gonna wait for Pacquiao to jump in. He's gonna grab him, wait for him to go through a clinch. Errol Spence is gonna bully him to the ropes and then get off his combinations. That's what I just know that's what Errol Spence is gonna do. But I think Pacquiao is gonna start. Go ahead.
The counter right hook because Errol got a lazy jab. He don't bring his jab back fast enough.
But the thing about it is
he can't do that.
The thing about it is he's gonna have to reach or he's gonna have to get in position to throw that right hook. If he reaches,
that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be moving to his right the entire fight. So when he's moving to his right, he's just gonna hop up for that right hook where it's outside of Errol Spence's vision. Catch him with a right hook. That's what he's gonna do. But the thing is, I just know Errol Spence is just he's gonna fade back, let him get into a clinch, and they're gonna be like, hey, break it up, and then Errol Spence gonna push him to the ropes, get off a good nut shot, and then throw like a body shot to finish it off.
Battle rifle, you better stop talking about them balls, bro. That's all I'm asking you. That's all I'm asking.
I don't know how you got to that place.
You just said that 5 times.
But you know what? Hold on. You know what? Too, he gonna feint Earl, and if Earl go for the feints on the high guard, he just gonna run.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say how Earl's favorite thing is going to high guard. Every time you try to get your combinations out, he going to high guard.
But most peekaboo fighters like that happen.
It's easier to counter with the high guard than any other style, like very closely, because you can kind of drive the person back and then throw your punch. That's what Errol Spence does. He likes to first. What he likes to do is he likes to catch his distance and he likes to push off, then throw a combination. That's like that's Errol Spence's bread and butter. He doesn't just throw punches all day and then let the person. What Errol Spence is very great at is not smothering his punches, because what he does is he'll throw a punch. Okay. Let's say
he got perfect leverage on his shots. He got perfect distance. It's clean.
Well, it's not only that. Like think about it like this. Let's say I'm fighting CJ, right? Let's say CJ is a great counter puncher, right?
Your ass. I'm scooping. I'm not throwing hands with nobody. I'm scooping your ass.
Yeah, in a boxing match, bro. In a boxing match.
Okay, we fighting MMA. Dana White got the bag.
Okay,
you making 1,000. I'm making 1,200. UFC style.
Man, listen. Okay, let's just pretend that I'm fighting somebody in a boxing ring and they're a good counter puncher, right? I get them to the ropes and I throw a jab, and I throw a right hook to the body, right? And they preparing for it. They're preparing to block that right hook and throw like a left hook, like right uppercut, something like that. What Errol Spence do, he'll throw the right hook, and then he'll kind of lean into you so you can't actually get that hook off. Like, oh, I can't counter you because he's way too close. And then what he'll do, he'll take that opportunity to push off, then throw a left hook right uppercut. Like and like that's why he's so good at not smothering his punches, because he'll purposely smother himself. And then when you thinking like, oh, I can't counter him now, he'll push off, then throw a left hook, or he'll push off and then throw a right uppercut. He'll push off and then throw a right hook. Errol Spence is great at that, and that's probably his bread and butter. He's really good at pushing off and then like executing his combos like right after he push off. Like that. I go ahead.
Question though, like if Earl move up to 154, what's going to happen with that? If Jamel is at 54,
if this is my thing, if Jamel fire Derrick James, Errol come to get them belts tonight.
I mean,
Tonight.
why would he?
But I'm gonna be honest though. CJ, I think CJ heard me say this. I had Errol Spence beating Jared Hurd like years ago. So I don't know why it's probably a big disparity for me to look at him and Jamel. I don't know why that's such a big disparity, but I had him beating Jared Hurd years ago, and a lot of people thought I was crazy for saying that. So yeah, Errol. So the thing is,
Jared Hurd.
Hold on, we got super chat. Favorite too. Hold on, we got super chat. He said the Quan shout out to him. He said, "Gates, my favorite fighter, really lost tonight."
He did,
I'm glad it was a draw because he was losing. Can you imagine the backlash? Facts. Oh yeah, I was gonna troll that nigga on social media too.
He was going.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been mad. I'd been like, hey man, you went for undisputed, you lost. It's how the game goes, bro. Like,
I'd be like, you should have told Al to let you fight fucking your master Al to let you fight to share.
Ain't nothing wrong with losing a fight.
Easier for him.
Ain't nothing wrong with losing a fight, but there's something wrong with not listening to your trainer and taking the L. That's
we already know. If you notice when Errol Spence was doing the interview with Brian Custer, he said if Jamel listen tonight. He said if Jamel listen tonight. He said that shit. He don't listen. He didn't listen to Tony Harrison first fight.
Jamel too emotional.
Yeah.
He got like female tendencies.
Yeah, he do.
Y'all crazy.
He do got female tendencies, man. Touch
like Tony
me.
Harrison exposed him. Like
did you see?
He said I know a whole bunch of hoe ass niggas in there. So that shit was hilarious.
Did you see when he was like at the gym and he didn't like how they didn't let him in? He was upset because his brother was training at the gym, but they wouldn't let him in because he didn't have a membership or something like that.
Oh, and he was.
Yeah, it was on his page or something like that.
I think hilarious. But like I said today, man, he just never dealt well with pressure, bro. You can say he don't deal well with pressure probably in real life.
It ain't. He a lot richer though, man. He probably one of the top. Actually, he probably one of the top paid boxers.
He got 3.5 tonight.
So they gonna run this back on pay-per-view?
Psych.
I ain't buying that bitch unless it's somebody pack undercard.
I don't know.
I could see them running back on pay-per-view. I mean, it wasn't a bad fight. You know what I mean?
It wasn't. It was a great fight.
How much did Ruiz and what's the name make?
I don't know. Chris Ariella.
Yeah, Chris Ariella.
My thing is why would he? My thing is why would he be out here running it back if he ain't listening? Is he gonna rely on knocking this man out?
I mean, I don't think Jamel want to run it back. Like he didn't really like. Jim Gray had to get the rematch talk out of him. Like he really ain't. Like he was happy with the draw. You feel me? Like he ain't really mentioned like I want a rematch. Like you see how he was when he lost to Tony Harrison, all amped up, rematch talk, blah blah blah. Like with Castons, he looked like he ain't really want to even mention that, man.
He not trying to get nobody no rematches. You already know that.
He ain't like the way
But he don't want to fight this dude no more.
No, but he don't want to. He didn't want. Look, he didn't want to rematch. He said, "I don't really want to rematch Lubin. I don't really want to rematch Harrison. He don't want to rematch nobody."
Nah. Well, yeah. Well,
he don't want to rematch nobody. Well, maybe I really don't want to fight Lubin, but I'll fight him again. I mean, because he one-dimensional, he's not gonna change up. He knows this. We know this. He one-dimensional, bro.
How much do you think he got paid for that fight?
Well, tonight he got $3.5 million.
That's good.
Castons got 1.25. Oh, you talking about Ariel Ruiz got $1 million because you know it's on pay-per-view. That was the guarantee. Excuse me, my bad. Chris Ariel got 300. Chris Ariel got 300,000. Ruiz got $1 million. Lara on the undercard.
But think about it. If you a top level, C-level boxer, bro, you making more money than a surgeon. Think about that.
I mean, yeah. Jamel versus Castons too is pay-per-view worthy. I don't know. That shit was boring until they started pushing each other on
it's
stage. It's
pay-per-view worthy if you stack it with a nice undercard.
No, just put that bitch on Crawford and Spence undercard. We there.
Jamel not.
Nice.
We there. Them niggas just start getting main events. Real talk.
They ain't They would have to put both of the brothers back on the same card again.
It is what it is.
Both of them just. But the homie just Arrow saying that Jamel listen, like they even know Jamel be on that bullshit.
I can imagine them in camp, like They be going through it with him.
You ain't lying. This nigga here. He training today. I'll see you tomorrow.
But it wasn't like Derrick James was giving him some real, like he was giving him some basic instructions. Like, yo,
that's all he need to do. That's all he need to do.
He was giving him D instructions. It ain't basic. It's D.
Yeah, I mean, but when he started popping the jab later on, it took him forever to do it. You seen Castons
because he got tired. He got tired. That's why.
I mean,
that's the only reason he started popping that bitch. He got tired. Castons just started standing in front of him.
If I know my fighter ain't efficient at throwing jabs, I'm gonna train him to throw.
He probably did. I'm pretty sure they did. Anytime you got a fighter that come forward, what you gonna do? Jab. You gonna move him back?
Uppercut. You know what I mean? An uppercut would have put.
He missed the uppercut he missed the uppercut more than he missed the left hook.
I mean, you can beat a pressure fighter without throwing a jab at all.
You can't get that shit.
He missed the left hook. When he couldn't land it, Castons took that left hook away. Y'all just didn't see it.
He did. He took that left hook.
Yeah, he took that left hook away, bro. And then at the end of the fight, he finally, or in the middle of the fight, he finally threw it to the body. But Castons was like, Castons. Go ahead.
So like he was catching a lot of those shots. Like he wasn't just not one of the fighters that come in to take 10 to give 1. Like he actually, you know what I mean, could catch shots.
Yeah. Kid Bus said somebody was lying. Charlo corner saying he was up. Charlo was hurting Castons because he was tired, bro. That's the difference. Look, if he started hurting him in 10, 11, 12, that lets you know Castons was slowing down. You know what I'm saying? He tried to press forward. You know, Castons was able to, step, reset, and take it away. Castons got tired, bro. That's the only reason. Charlo didn't. If y'all pay attention, like the 10th, 11th, Charlo wasn't even sweating on his back. You know how you get that sweat when the fighters just start warming up.
Yeah.
He had that. He wasn't even sweating, dog. Look at that. That shit was kind of fishy to me, bro. He wasn't even sweating on his back, bro. And maybe he's just not a high sweater though. I mean, a hard sweater. He said should have been went to the body. Yeah, he should have. He could have dropped that hook to the body, brought it back upstairs.
Body punch though. Like that's one thing surprising to me. Like Derrick James trying to turn him into a quote unquote Earl. He don't even like really go to the body enough.
Because he's trying to knock you out to the head too much. But as far as their prototypical style, they stance, just Charlo got his own thing. Let me get out of here. I'm about to go to the bed, man.
All right,
appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Take care,
y'all.
Yeah.